Here we go. 1, 2, 1.
We kind of have these t-shirts that we give all the employees, and it has the definition of namify as a verb itself, and we kind of call it the process of placing a name on an object.
Part of the corporate culture there, huh?
Exactly, whether it's by embroidery, engraving, printing, stamping, debossing, or frankly any other method.
So I noticed earlier you had some of the badges and things that are here that you guys make. I mean, one for Tucanos and other places. I mean, how many businesses locally do you actually make things? What's a guess that you'd make name tab?
Along the Wasatch Front, we have about 500 to 600
really
businesses that we take care of.
Good grief.
And there are a few hundred more that we take care of through distributors or through brokers.
So this is basically the name tag. For instance, if you had a waiter or waitress, they would have your name tag that would be made up, and every time a new employee comes, they call you and say, hey, I need a new name tag.
Exactly.
Can they do that online?
Absolutely.
So
we've actually streamlined our online ordering process. We're one of the few companies that you can actually go online and order custom lanyards, custom badge holders. Well, the lanyard, it's kind of a funny term. We've actually looked up the root of it. Somebody said it was French. Webster says it may be French. They're not really sure. But basically, the lanyard is that neck cord that people wear. Everyone's been to a trade show or a conference or a convention, and we make those lanyards. Along those lines, we have the actual badge holder that you also receive. The plastic badge holder, put it in a plastic or vinyl. We do ID cards. You go into hospitals, you see photo IDs, and so we do take care of all types of
security issues there.
We do, and we also sell the machinery to companies if they want to do it themselves. A lot of these companies have 1,000, 2,000 employees. Rather than buy our badges, they would rather just produce the badges themselves.
So, how many products total do you think you would have?
It's whatever you can namify.
Really?
Yeah. We get into T-shirts, hoodies. We do all types of embroidery, the screen printing. We do the beanie caps. We recently have screen printed aprons. They're just a number. Aprons.
For what purpose?
There's a
cooking.
Cooking, exactly. There's a chocolate company out in Florida that recently needed some custom printed aprons with their company logo on it. And we also pad print. The printing process, stress balls, golf balls, pens, pencils.
So anything to promote a business that they can think of.
Anything you can put a name on. Well, we have several companies that are out there that order 50,000 to 100,000 pieces.
100,000 of them.
And these are Fortune 500 companies.
Wow.
And they have 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 retail locations. And so we are providing badges for those retail outlets.
You get together a staff meeting on Monday morning and say, hey guys, I've got a business who wants 10 million pink and purple polka dot stress balls. Can you get those done by tomorrow?
That's exactly right.
One of the things that we've been able to accomplish in the 6 years is obtain full manufacturer status. It's kind of hard to do, just up and become a manufacturer. From the beginning, we've tried to be the fastest at providing and saving the time for the customer. 94% of our products can ship out same day, and we're pretty much the only ones in the country that can do the high volume orders like that and ship them out same day. For example, the event planner that needs 5,000 of the custom neck lanyards for their event this weekend, we can have them on their doorstep tomorrow.
Anybody that is going to an event, anybody that needs to do a promotional product, anybody that needs something with their name on it, something that needs to be namified, as we call it here, they give us a call and we take care of it for them. The difference with us, though, is we are not a promotional company necessarily. We are a manufacturing firm. And so if you get in a bind, if your company needs some logos on something tomorrow, call us, we save you. And I used to be one of those guys that would say, I don't think I'll ever mortgage my house. I don't think I'll ever put my family at risk. And I think it took about 6 or 8 months before I went home and told my wife, I said, okay, we need to max the credit cards, we need to mortgage the house, we need to borrow against this, and we just started shifting our life around. And so we didn't mind borrowing the food storage from the neighbors, and we didn't mind, doing with what we can. I mean, obviously you can see I'm well fed now, but at the time we kind of, we struggle. And now I just have a huge respect for anyone that gets out there and actually dives in, sacrifices their family, their work, and the things that they long to have. They actually just put that on the back burner and say, I'm going to try this business. So we actually got a call from the National Football League, the NFL. They wanted, I think it was 20 million lanyards for every stadium with every team on it, and we figured it was a $5-point-something million job. And I didn't have any capital, any resources, and they needed it in about 4 weeks. And for me, my vision went from the person that orders 10 name tags and 10 lanyards to, I need to do something so that someday the NFL will call back. And that's kind of a running joke we have here, that did the NFL call today? Because one day we hope to have them call back and we say, not only can we do that for you, but we'll get that out for you in time and we'll price beat anybody else that's out there.